In this video, I made the cheapest self-tracking eyes without any 3D printing. They have perfect eyelids and a menacingly wide gaze. I showed this to the public. Watch till the end to see the public reaction. Sit back, relax, and let's dive in.
One thing I've noticed is that if you search all across the web, you'll find these hyper-realistic eyes which have eyelids and they move very well. But they use no less than 6 servo motors, which is absolute waste of money. And they're all completely 3D printed, raising the cost. These are the eyelids and eyes I made. They are realistic, have all of the motors working at full potential. They are only 3 and can be made under $4. Topping off with computer vision that self-tracks a face and can run on the oldest of laptops. Here's how you can make yours.
Okay, these are the eyes. I've painted them, and here I have finished the x-axis. Now these can move left and right. They use the same mechanism as what I used for my last video for the boat. To turn left and right, they basically have one main bar connected to 2 linkages. Very simple and very reliable. When I move this bar, both the eyes can move. For example, here's another eye. So if I want to make a third eye, again here, when this rotates, it will also rotate in the same way. This is the entire assembly for moving up and down. This servo is the one which controls the up and down motion. You are familiar with this top part, which is a 4-bar mechanism for left and right of the eyes. But this entire assembly is rocked on 2 hinges, which are almost on the center line of the eyes. Remember, this is very important, otherwise it won't look natural and look like the eyes are moving from the back or front. Here I have also added the eyelids. You can see it might look a lot, but this servo is controlling these 4 eyelets. It's very simple. The servo horn is extended and it controls pivots. So if you look at this eyelet, the servo horn extended and this push rod connects to a small hole in this black part of the eyelid. So when the servo moves, the eyelids rotate. If you repeat these 3 more times, you have the eyelids for all the eyes. Now you can look from the front. The servo at specific angles has different angles of control on the eyelids itself. Now you can see that there's no face in the and the AI cannot detect it. So it's holding the last position it was before. Now when I come into view, it makes a bounding box on my face. Even when I turn left, it can still record my side face. You can see the eyes here. Whichever direction I move, the eyes follow. The tracking is decently accurate even if you are turning sideways. And it blinks at random intervals, with the minimum being 3 seconds. Now that you have seen how it works, let me show you a beautiful video to show its further workings in detail.
In the dim habitat of a kitchen, we encounter the stupidest animatronics, commonly known as the hairy-eyed toaster. Watch closely, notice how it tracks and moves, while costing less than a morning's coffee. It survives in the habitat with no purpose in life and a daily consumption of hot glue. Its primary weakness is cable tangles. Next, we meet its close relatives in the living room, Mr.Beans, or as the locals call it, the Bean. A magnificent creature with an unmistakable gaze and an awkward silence. It appears to have mistaken a television remote for a viable food source, a common error. Join us next time as we explore the bean catching its prey, the stale biscuit, without destroying the habitat with its pure British awkwardness. To make the eyes, we need the head part of those jumping toys you might have seen, the foam balls, and give it a coat of white. A proper coat will be very nice. So I took 2. And then at the bottom, with the red and yellow gradient, will make it look more realistic. Then you can take pieces of thread made thin and glued on. That will make realistic veins. And then successive streaks of paint will make the iris, and a black CD marker or a poster color could create any kind of the middle black part. A thin layer of varnish will make everything come together and give a beautiful shine. And this way you can make quite literally any kind of eye.
Wow. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. How you doing? How's your day? How's your day, sir? You want a cup of tea?
Can you bend down a bit? Can you bend down? Can you like bend down because the webcam cannot see that much?
No, I cannot. What will happen?
Is this a competition? Acha, it is following me.
Is this mechanics? Obviously.
These parts, the mechanics that. And are you using Google Cloud API? One part I didn't understand. The code is running on your laptop, right?
Yes.
But oh, this is Arduino. It is not. You can build the entire thing using Raspberry Pi. So it's a motion detector. What is this board called?
Arduino.
Arduino.
Yeah.
Tracking.
Yeah.
So you use computer vision. I recognizing you.
So sir, this is interesting.
So after looking at you, what it will do? Someone will be monitoring and then will decide what is.
That's cool. That is cool though. This is what. This is what Arduino. It's not unhealthy.
Now that all of it is done and you've uploaded the code, one thing you must remember is that before uploading the Python code, you have to open in Windows, CMD or command prompt. And in that, you have to pip install all the libraries. Like people install OpenCV, people install Ultralytics. Like those, all of those libraries, I will be giving a link. You can download all of those libraries in command prompt. And after you upload both the Python and the Arduino code, finish the connections and put it in a frame which you like, it should work perfectly fine. If you find any issues, please mention them in the comments down below. Now you can try the Brat Canal.